what's going on, guys? Marvin Leonard here. Welcome back to Action Based. And in this video, I want to talk about why no one talks wholesale on Amazon. Wholesale by far is the least popular business model as far as Amazon FBA, and no one on YouTube really talks about it. No one really talks about it in general. And there's a few reasons why this is, and we're going to get into it in this video. And then at the end, I'll give you my predictions on what I think is going to happen with wholesale in the future. But if you're new here, click that subscribe button so you don't miss any videos that are coming in the future. All right, guys, so let's get into why no one talks wholesale on Amazon. These are the main culprits into why wholesale isn't popular. One of the biggest reasons is the private label boom. In recent years, private label has grown in such popularity that it overshadows all the other business models. It's a very popular way to sell on Amazon, but it isn't the only way, and it's not the best way in my opinion. Usually when people think of Amazon FBA, they automatically think of private label. That's the only business model that they think there is, which is, I mean, couldn't be further from the truth. But the reason that private label has grown to such a size that there is courses left and right regarding private label, if I had to guess, it'd probably be 85 to 90% of Amazon YouTube channels are private label based. This has grown in popularity over the years, but why people are still into private label that are new and that aren't experienced is because they're still focused on the 2014 through 2016 private label, when you could throw anything on Amazon and it would be a huge success, which now Amazon's nowhere near the private label model of 2014, 2016. It takes a lot more work, it takes a lot more knowledge to make private label successful. Now, another big reason why wholesale isn't popular is because of misconceptions about wholesale. Everybody thinks you need a large amount of money to start. There's enormous minimum order quantities, or MOQs. You need a warehouse. These are just to name a few. They also say you need a storefront. You need to have relationships with these bigger companies to even get started, which couldn't be further from the truth. These are just people that aren't informed about wholesale. You know, it doesn't mean they're talking negatively about wholesale. It just means that they don't know what it takes to really do wholesale. Also, a big one that I forgot to throw on here is no one really knows how to find suppliers, which is the basis of your wholesale business. If you don't find suppliers, you don't find products, you don't have a business. And not a lot of people know how to start that. They don't even know where to begin. So these are just a few reasons why wholesale isn't popular on Amazon. So my predictions about wholesale: I think next year wholesale is going to be on the up and up and going to gain a lot of popularity as the years go on, because people are going to start getting turned off about the private label business model, knowing that it's a lot more work, when honestly the hardest part about wholesale is finding suppliers, building relationships with them to get the products. But once you have that down, I mean, your business is set. You know, you just make adjustments here and there, find right products, find better suppliers, and you're good to go. I think people are going to start moving away from the private label business model, or new people coming into Amazon are going to start just gravitating towards wholesale, because I think there's going to be more information out about wholesale. So I think wholesale is going to grow in popularity as the years come, especially in 2019. I think it's going to be a great year for wholesale as far as more people knowing what it is, what it takes to do it. So if you guys are new to Amazon, I would suggest you guys start looking into wholesale. Know that that's an option, and know that that's somewhere you can go and create an actual business that's very successful. One thing you do need with wholesale, which is another reason why people don't talk about it as much, is you can't get away with not having a business license. If you do all the other ones, if you do arbitrage or private label, you don't necessarily need a business license. You can get away without it, which I don't recommend you do, especially with private label, but you can get away without it. With wholesale, there's no way around it. You need a business license and you need a reseller's permit, which is 2 extra steps that you have to take, which also turns people off from wholesale, because usually people just want to get in, start making money as soon as possible, and that's not the case with wholesale. There's different steps you need to take in order to start building that foundation for your business. But those are just my predictions for wholesale. I think it's going to keep growing. So if you haven't got into it now, I suggest you guys do look into it, at least weigh the pros and cons from all the business models and see which one's the best for you. All right, just a quick short video for you guys. I actually had 2 videos recorded before this. I went to edit them and there was no audio, so I had to record this one real quick for you guys, just so I can keep going with daily uploads. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in that next video.